Welcome back to another Topic Talk. I'm TK Breezy, and we will be talking about all kinds of let's make big moves this weekend. Did I go? No, I did not, but it's all good. I actually had a good time watching it and hanging out with the chat. And so we're going to talk about what happened over there, plus some of the news that came out as well during that. So, boom, first things first, big shouts to Tweek. My fucking soundboard's not on. Big shouts to Tweek for taking the W, though. That's probably, I think right now, Tweek and Light are probably, well, no, Tweek just in general, I think is probably my favorite player. And that's on like a personal level, because I really fucks with him. And then two, just because like I like seeing his journey. But you know, he's getting the first major win of the year. 774 entrants, that's good. All 3 out of 5s, by the way. And then yeah, as you can see the rest of it, Spargo taking second, Sonic's third, MKLeo fourth, Light and Gluto fifth, Big Boss and Riddle seventh. Gotta give it up to Jen as well for ninth, Anathema, DeBuzz and Cosmos, and then Chronos, who's also been popping off lately, and Apollo Kage, the Snakes are out, and Jake and Riku. Yeah, man, it was a pretty good top 16 all things considered. But yeah, Tweek taking that big W is super nice. Now, out of Tweek taking this W now as well, I feel like there's a couple of things I want to hit on looking at this graphic. But one of the things is I feel like, so MKLeo has still kind of got this like aura around him where everybody is like, yeah, man, it was just because he wasn't using this character, or just because he wasn't doing this, he doesn't want to do this. I think that going through this year, I'm probably not going to do that anymore. Because I feel like MKLeo is not winning like he used to. And I think that like acting like he is going to walk into every tournament and win is just disingenuous and like kind of discrediting to the other players who also have good chances of winning. Was MKLeo the GOAT? Yes. Is he still the GOAT of Smash Ultimate? Probably. But is he the GOAT right now? I can't say that. I can't say that at all. I think you know, he has consistently been placing in top 8s, and that's great. And honestly, I think probably top 4s. But he is not. It is not like, oh, MKLeo is at the tournament. As soon as Grand Final starts, I can turn it off now, because we're not even sure if he's gonna make it to Grand Finals. Now, does that mean he won't ever win an event again? Absolutely not. Everybody, absolutely not. I think MKLeo is always a contender to win an event at any point in any event that he hits. It's just not guaranteed like it used to be anymore. I think Spargo almost was kind of hitting that for a second, but then Tweek closed that today, or not today, but this weekend. But yeah, I mean, Sonic's making his third place too, also super huge. It means he had to get that W on MKLeo, so big shouts to Sonics as well. But yeah, I just think at this point in time, it's like hard to like look at MKLeo's recent placements and be like, yeah, bro, like if he would just play a better character. You know, we're all sitting here every time that he played Joker, or every time that he played another character and it wasn't Joker, we're all like, man, can't wait till he goes back to his Joker. Well, he did go back to his Joker, and it did not immediately net him a win. But I do think, yeah, coming forward, there's a lot of people who can win a tournament right now. Yeah, and like that being said, I don't want anybody to think, oh, you don't like MKLeo, because genuinely, as a player, yes, I do. Like that guy is he plays Joker, which is a character I really like a lot and don't get to see a lot, and then he plays Marth, and you know for a fucking fact, the minute the Marth come out, I might not even pay attention to who else is on the screen, because I'm getting data, I'm getting notes, bro. I'm trying to make my Marth look like that, bro. That shit don't be making no sense. But yeah, so I mean, big shouts to Tweek, you know, for getting these W's out here as of late. Very much happy to see that man getting these W's as of late. Because yeah, I think Tweek always seems to be like advancing and trying you know, to learn new things and play better and do better. And it seems as though he is definitely doing that now. So yeah, big shouts to Tweek. Now, so some other news that came out of this event is that Yanni apparently is going to quit. And so I didn't actually get to read it. I'm just going to go ahead and read it right now, though. So January 7th, Yanni puts out a twit longer. I said, it's been a fun ride. And let's see what he says. Majority of this is written before I got results at LMBM, so this is not a moment in sad post. Didn't say this publicly yet, but LMBM was my last tournament I'm entering. Been a fun ride, but competing obviously isn't for me. I can't help but I'm always so hard on myself after each bracket, and it affects me a lot in life. Putting my value as a person in each placement I get was not healthy whatsoever. Months after trying, I can't fix the way I look at myself after each bracket. I always enjoy Smash and will still go to majors as a spectator every now and then, but it's very clear I'm not as good as I used to be, and that's okay. I never wanted to be the best anyways. I just want to enjoy playing my OP character in bracket. All due to my dips and also due to my dips and results, I started grinding Ultimate a lot, and it led to me completely neglecting my Twitch and YouTube. I got so caught up in failing results that I completely forgot what my initial goal was in the first place, which is to become a content creator. So 2023 was planned. Okay, 2023 was planned to be my return to full-time content creation. Adding to this, again, but my results today have no effect on my decision. I've planned for this to be my last tournament for a month now, and I don't want to seem like another bad result made me do it. But anyway, first stream of the year will be next Saturday when I get home. Thank you for the read. So he's out of there. First of all, shout out to Yanni for putting himself first and like realizing that is a very toxic way to think, because I don't like when people put their whole like I guess personal worth on their results, because you are more than just how well you press buttons, and also so are and I need people as fans to also realize that these competitors are more than just how they press buttons, or more than wherever they decide to put their fucking character icon. Yes, it is okay if you don't like Steve or whatever, but when we cross over from not liking Steve to not liking a whole human being that you probably know nothing about, based off of just where they put their character coin, that's stupid, and I don't like you. Anyway, yeah, so shout out to Yanni. I hope the content creation goes well. I will say though, I do get a little worried for him, because I know how smashers are when it comes to you doing any type of content that is not Smash. So I don't know if he decides to continue to make Smash content, but hopefully he is able to like jump out of whatever his content niche is, or whatever he's doing right now, and be able to do more content and still keep good numbers, because that's what we like to see. Speaking of good numbers, I'm at 323 subs. That's not great. I was at 500 like a day ago, but I already knew that was going to happen because everybody gifted subs once I lost my sponsorship, and then I will never see those guys again. I do appreciate that, but hey, maybe we should do that again. I'm still not sponsored. So there's that. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about today in the same video was this list that we saw recently. Here we go. Most played characters in 2022 on StartGG chart. Now, I'm sure this is like pretty accurate, maybe not fully accurate, because sometimes people forget to put their characters in, whatever. But yes, it does indeed look like Fighters Pass 2 is running this shit by a large margin. Damn, that shit is crazy. They not fucking around. Yeah, 95k Steve games, and the next person to him is 10k down. Okay, now I don't know where the fuck these Jokers came from, because I almost never see Joker, but apparently they're out here. Okay, apparently they're out here. Cloud, Bowser, Ness, Wolf, Rob, Palutena, and Captain Falcon are the top 10. Kazuya just outside the top 10, and the only reason I feel like Kazuya is just outside the top 10 is because that character's kind of hard. But yeah, this has been a pretty interesting year as far as results go, and this is actually a pretty interesting spread as well. A lot of Samus has been played. Terry, Pokemon Trainer, I'm surprised is still kind of up here. Sora actually being this high is kind of crazy, and then Yoshi as well. So there must be a lot of local Yoshis out here. So we have this took over a week of querying my data with my internet shitting itself multiple times. A lot of effort went into this, and retweets and likes are appreciated. I'll be posting more Ultimate content within the coming weeks. So yeah, I said I don't know if this is like 100% accurate, but I'd imagine it's at least like 98% accurate. You know what I mean? You Smash guys, when y'all numbers, y'all go pretty crazy on the numbers, right? So yeah, man, is Steve a problem yet? I don't think so. I think he's a popular character, and I mean, yeah, he's probably getting a decent amount of wins. But damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I mean, I definitely thought there was a decent amount of Steve players, but I thought there was only a decent amount of good Steve players, and that's why like you'd see so many like Steves in like top 32s. But then when you kind of go down later on, you might see some Steves, but they'd be like in top like 128 and top 256 and shit like that. But yeah, man, Steve looks like he's going to be around to stay. And I think that as long as we continue to have results like this, I mean, the Steve anti meta is gonna have to develop. I do think it's developing pretty well, as you can see in our last event. Steve didn't even place higher than 13th. So yeah, 2 Steves in top 16, both of them getting washed. And so people are figuring it out. It may just be top players though, and that might be an issue, because I feel like if Steves are really just dominating the mid level, then it's kind of scary for the idea of entrance. Because the thing is, like, when you think about it, right, half of a tournament's going to go 0-2. And then after that, you have all the mid-level players or whatever. And that's like the bulk of the tournament. You know what I mean? So once these people start getting tired of losing the Steves, or just, discouraged by that, that's when you start seeing some dips in attendance. And I don't want to see no dips in attendance, because I think, Smash Ultimate, I think it could have a very, very long lifespan. I don't know. I mean, we're not getting any more buffs or nerfs or anything like that, and that's whatever. But hey, Melee's like a 50-year-old game, and they haven't got any patches either, and they're still figuring stuff out. So there's no reason why Ultimate can't do the same thing. That's sometimes I talk about this, and I think that patch culture kind of ruined Smash in a way, because there's no more adjusting. But at the same time, some of these newer games definitely needed patches, because I would have hated another situation like Brawl, where there was like, the game is good, but there's like 90% of the cast is not usable because of one character. Japan had 1,000 entrants in the Steve one. Okay, that's possible. Steves do win tournaments. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have won tournaments before. I'm just saying, like, they're not. I think Steve is more threatening at the or I guess the middle of the pack than at the top level. I think people are starting to figure it out a lot faster at the top level than we'll ever figure out in the mid-level smashers. Like, the 2-2ers are probably still going to get bodied by almost every Steve that they play. But after that, once you start hopping some 128s and 64s, these people are actually practicing against Steve, because they're trying to, they're trying to make it the top 8. So, but yeah, still interesting data, straight up interesting data. Like, over 10K more point games than the next person. Yeah, Steve is here to stay. With that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. Again, big shouts to Tweek for that W. Yanni, I hope you're the best. I wish you the best, and that going forward you have some great content. People still fuck with you. And Steve players, man, I hope you guys don't get any extra hate. I may not like playing against your character, but I will always have no issue watching it, because I think there's 2 interesting things about Steves. 1, if people know how to dismantle Steves, and 2, if Steves know how to adjust after getting dismantled, and 3, how their troll block setups. That's what it is. All right. That's gonna be it for this video. Yeah, man, that's the topic talk. We'll catch you on the next one. If you have not already hit the follow button on the TK Breezy stream, make sure you hit the follow button on TK Breezy stream, and here on this YouTube, if you have not done that as well, because it all matters, and I appreciate it a lot. So with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one. We got more shit to talk about. Peace. I saw the hero clip, the shield break into the hocus pocus F smash. Yeah. Whew. Crazy.